service. That my privilege alone would not be enough. But then I just remembered what Grandma always used to say. You can't get pregnant in the mouth. That's where Jesus goes.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. These words sparked a fire in me. They were fueling my new passion as I put in the 10,000 hours of work required to spread my whiteness over comedy. Which is proven. 10,000 hours of grinding and passion. You can master anything in life. For example, when was the last time a woman said to you during sex, "I'll do anything you want"? And you responded with, "Gosh, I just love a hand job." And why would you? You put the 10,000 hours into your passion. Your wife dabbles at best. I think this is proof that you can master anything in life. So don't be scared. Go after your passions. Like you tug on your dick.
Yes.
I like that one. I rewrote that one so many times. It's a funny one.
You could do a lot with that.
It's a good opener. I think I'm going to do that when I'm in Kansas City as an opener. Well, you guys know the Tim Tebow joke. You guys remember, like, planking?
Yes.
Remember when that stuff was going on? Like, people were, like, planking, and
Yeah.
what were some other ones? Like, they're...
That was around the same.
No, like, all the body things. Remember, like, people were doing things...
Parkouring was around that time.
Yeah. You remember Tebowing?
Yes.
Do you remember that one, Tebowing?
Yes.
Yeah, you did think. Do you think that means something different in the Philippines?
They might have a different outlook on it. Yeah, maybe. They might be a little bit traumatized by it.
Oh shit! Get out of here! He's here.
They just won't see videos of people Tebow.
That's when the boys. That's when the boys run away. They see that shit. Why don't those kids run? Oh man.
What is Tebow?
I was thinking about Tim Tebow and
What do we
all
call that too?
his shenanigans, with his dick skin shit. Imagine him like pitching an app. He's like, "I got a good app, guys. Like I've been thinking. You know that Pokemon game app that's been going around? Okay, I could really use that in the Philippines. So I just need to track who I've already cut and who I haven't. We can get a database, Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all, bro.
That game started.
Yeah.
Something's
Gotta get it. Now it's getting away. There's one. Do you guys ever play, you remember those games we would play in like grade school and junior high, like on the playground? We were playing on the playground, all those stupid games.
Red Rover.
Yeah, that's a violent game. Well, I played this other violent one. Did you guys ever play Smear the Queer?
What?
You guys have never heard of this? Am I that old now? You guys didn't grow up with this game?
Yeah, but I didn't know. Yeah.
What was the game to you?
People were smearing me, but I didn't understand it.
Well, yeah, but it was. So, what was the game to you?
No, I never heard of that.
You've never heard of Smear the Queer? Okay. It's literally, we played it all the time. So, it was just football, right? But it was just whoever had the football, you would tackle. But we called whoever had the football a queer.
Okay.
So we had tough queers as a young kid, and it became very confusing as I got older because I thought a queer was someone with a football that got tackled. And then it changed to something else. It's just like the word gay. That word changed.
Yeah. Right.
Just as recently as the Flintstones. That whole theme song, gay old time. Now it means something completely different.
Yeah. Totally different.
I mean, we had tough queers at Stewartsville Elementary School. Tough queers.
You gotta be.
Yeah, if you want to pick up that ball, you better be. It's tough fucking queer. Jesus.
Word words with different meanings now.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you about the vacation we went on. I don't think I told you this. I can't remember. Yeah, we went on a road trip. We went, so Rachel, me, and the boys went to Arkansas to mine for diamonds. It's supposed to be good. But my family does have this amazing ability to take a 3.5 hour drive and turn it into 8. Like that. Because my wife hates plans. She doesn't like them. So we make them, we talk about them, but we take every detour along the way. And I'm like, second day, we're headed to this campsite where we're going to stay 2 nights. It's going to be awesome. They have all these amenities. So even though this 8-hour car ride is going, oh, I forgot to mention, the beginning of this, we woke up with our youngest puking in a tent because he drank way too much river water.
He got sterilized.
Because we went on a float trip before that. And he drank a lot of river water. So he's puking, and he puked 6 times that day as we were driving this 3.5 hour drive, 8 hours. And we get finally to the campsite, and I just want a beer and a joint. That's all I want. Alright, I've been trapped in this 60-mile-an-hour cage with my children and my wife, making all these decisions for 8 hours. That's all I want. So we walk into this, like, what are they called? Like the campsite people that run the campsite. You go into a little informational, and you're like, we're checking in, so we can get our tent space, and blah, blah, blah. So we walk in, and this lady's looking at both walls at the same time, and her husband is sitting there in a chair with a tub bigger than this, of chewing tobacco, a prosthetic leg, and the other leg is in a boot. He had clearly gone full diabetes. That thing was coming off eventually. So this woman, God, I had a good line for this. What did these people look like? I don't know, I can't remember. I had a good line for this. But anyways, these people look fucked up. And she just goes, hi, we're a dry campsite. We're owned by the chief of police. You cannot drink here or smoke here. If you smell anything, you come tell us, we'll escort them out. Also, there's no cursing here. There's no GDMFers allowed. If you hear anything, you come tell us and we'll escort them out. And so you have a wonderful stay. We gave you the tent space that's right behind the chief of police's house. Have a good time. I was like, what the fuck? I was heated. 8 hours in a van and this lady that can't even look at me straight. And her husband that's just eaten away by low insulin. God. We stayed there 2 nights. It was rough. I just kept driving the van around in circles and getting high. I was like, I gotta go for a drive. Oh my God, fuck those people. We will not be going back. Oh man, I know I've written a bunch of stuff.
Is that you?
I was thinking about like the Kool-Aid Man more. You guys thinking about the Kool-Aid Man?
Yeah, I know that one.
He like has a rough life. Like everyone thinks his life's cool, like banging through walls, but because he can't say no, it's just rough. You know, the things he finds himself in. I think there's something there. I need to dig into that.
Something last time about consent or something.
Yeah, he only consents. Yeah, well, I put that in the period section because it's great.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but like it's another great line to add in there.
Separated though.
But like if you think about it, like I've definitely thought more and more about the Kool-Aid Man and how rough his life could be if like, and what are the situations he finds that, even when he means no.
He's an oh yeah man.
He's like a Pokemon. He can only say one thing. Like, they can only say their name. Like, that's confusing.
Right? But like, instead of a yes man, yeah, he said, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's just like, stop, please. Can't say it.
It's a lot of hot water.
It's got to, right? We saw that movie. What's that movie with Jim Carrey where he just says yes to everything?
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes man. Yeah.
That, the movie should be
Oh.
up on our second
You're right, absolutely.
Now what?
I told you that eating
Why
healthy.
did I, though?
Your mom was
Yeah, exactly.
how
My mom
good
went,
you were.
my mom wouldn't drive us to the movie theater.
Did I tell you the Great Wolf Lodge joke?
No.
The people.
Yeah, I rewrote it.
Okay,
So,
I think so. The kind of people that go to the Great Wolf Lodge.
yeah, I did it right after the abortion joke, and like everyone's
Maybe
like,
you just
"Oh."
told me about it. I don't know if you told me.
Yeah.
I go.
So I have kids. I have kids. They're great. You know, we kept our kids because otherwise we wouldn't be able to enjoy those stress-free family vacations. You know, you had to have them. And so this last winter we were like, shit, it's miserable outside. We need to do something. So we were like, let's go to Great Wolf Lodge. Let's swim inside. You know, anybody been there? You guys been there?
Okay.
You been to Great Wolf Lodge? Yeah. You know, when it's miserable outside, it's pretty good. You know, you're like, this is great. It's warm in here. My kids are swimming. We're not in 7 layers, you know. So if you've ever wondered what the people in your Walmart look like in their underwear, then you should book your next trip to Great Wolf Lodge. You'll love it. They've been bathing Walmart people since 1997. I don't know if I said this. Do you guys remember being a kid?
Yes.
God, it's fucking terrifying. Being scared of absolutely everything. And most of it's not real. Like, most of the shit you're scared of is not real. You know, like I still have fears from my childhood. For example, I'm a habitual nose breather. My wife has mentioned it's very loud. You know, I sleep with my mouth closed, period. When I'm congested, I just fight through it. I will not open my mouth at night. Because I know the moment I slip up, Sarah Jessica Parker and her 2 sisters are going to suck my soul out. Hocus Pocus scared anyone else growing up. It scared the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah. To this day, you know, if there's that scene with that little girl and they had her in a trance as they were sucking her soul out, in my young mind, I was like, well, that's what happens when you sleep with your mouth open.
Oh, goodness.
A lot worse things could happen.
Yeah. And still to this day, when I'm congested at night, I think, shit, this is it. This is the time. I'm gonna die. I imagine it's a similar feeling a black person gets when they encounter an obese police officer. You know they shoot first.
Way to bring that one back. Way to bring that one back.
I tried that in front of the big crowd. It was okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good line.
Have you heard the van history one? Surely you heard that one, right?
Fan history.
God, I haven't told you this one. I love this one. Okay,
You talk to me about it again. I don't know if I.
here we go. I love history. Jason likes history. Have you heard this one, Jason? You heard my van history joke? 6 lines. In 1908, Henry Ford gave us the Model T. In 1949, Joseph Schumann created child safety locks on vehicles. In 1964, Volkswagen created the first van with a sliding door. And in 1993, GM upped it with the first electric sliding door. These were amazing innovations. Before this, children had to be abducted by horseback.
Great, I've got a van horse.
Remember how, can you imagine how hard it'd be like snatching kids back in the day on a horse? It's rough. No, you had to really want to be a pedophile back then. Nowadays, you could just be a side gig.
That's probably what the sliding door on the band was literally created.
Yeah, he was a pedophile. Like, who's making child safety laws? Like, let's make sure they can't get out. Stay in there.
Doors, shut it, child safety lock for their safety.
Yeah,
They cannot get out.
they can't get out.
Fans are pedophiles.
Just wait, dude. Just wait. I know.
Story.
Oh my God.
For real.
Yeah.
Just wait until there's like these pedophiles running like electric Tesla vans around. They're not even in them, and they're just like snatching kids while they're at home, and it just brings them right back to
Drive
it.
themselves.
Yeah. It just a van just rolls up in the neighborhood, door opens, and there's just candy inside.
Yeah.
It happened to you?
Kids jump in,
Yeah. They get the candy.
slide the door, boop, come back home. Like, it's gonna be scary.
Yeah. You're right.
Snatching kids. Maybe that's what UFOs are. It's just the evolution of the rape van. You know, that would explain the sore asses and the grogginess afterwards.
It's probing people.
Yeah.
It's probing
Oh
kids.
my God.
They're just a bunch of evolved Bill Cosbys.
Kid programmers. Just a bunch of kid programmers.
Yeah, you just have to rape
You know what, Brady?
He didn't do it that many times. He
They
did
were
it a few
asleep.
times.
I was so confused.
Maybe the first 3, but not the other 12. No.
They were out on August and so I was like, he didn't do it.
I know. We
Oh,
were
he
Team
did.
Cosby. We were Team Cosby.
All
the
the way.
beginning. Absolutely. All the way. They were
You really were?
Absolutely. And then we
Yeah,
were like,
I was.
and then we're like, maybe we don't stand on this
I
one.
think Bill Cosby did it once or twice. Do I believe he did it all a bajillion times? That's been said.
I don't know.
Doesn't
Maybe.
make it right, but people like it.
Yeah, absolutely. People like money. And it's just the amount of time in between 25 years or whatever, 30
I
years.
just don't get it. You're rich, you're famous, you have all
Well,
this
yeah.
money.
What else do you do?
It's like 89 years old.
What are you supposed to do? Just keep being rich. You gotta keep upping it. You gotta keep upping it.
Up in
Right?
the ante.
Up in the ante. And
If I had that much money, I would retire.
Who wants to come for Bill Cosby on his way out?
I don't know. Here's what I say,
sick
like,
person. I'm
it should
saying.
make you scared of fame and money. Like, all of us should have a little worry inside of us, like, if I get too famous, I'm gonna be a rapist. Like, that should be there.
Well,
Like, I don't wanna, like, look at Dave.
maybe the men.
Like, he got, like, people get too big and they're just like, well, let's start filming these people. You know, like, it happens. It's a lot of them. They're crazy.
Just like power.
Yeah.
Power, yeah.
I like money.
Dude, George Santos was my favorite. Anybody here follow politics at all? Does anybody know about George Santos?
A little bit. He was like okay, Republican guy. But
Yeah, the guy that
but
was-
But he was like
He lied about
like
everything.
a girl.
No, he lied about everything.
Okay, he lied about
He said so many things, dude. So many things. He said he was a Jew. He said he said he was Jew. And then when they like attacked him because he's not a Jew, he's like, no. I said I was Jewish.
Ah, did he say that?
Yeah, he
That's
really said that.
That's comedian.
He really said that. Everything was a lie. He said so many things. Like, he played all these sports with people. He went to these colleges. He never went to any of them. He said something about like his mother died in like 9/11 or whatever, and she definitely didn't. I think she's still alive. Like, he was, everything was a lie. Everything was a lie. It was just, yeah. And he got elected because they were good lies.
A very good liar.
He was a Jewish 9/11 mom in the tower. Like, he was great.
Well, what about the trans thing? What about the?
Oh yeah, he does like for real. Like, yeah, he does like drag
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, drag stuff. Yeah, not trans. Yeah. He does drag stuff, but he ran on anti-drag show stuff. But he does drag.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is nothing better than a bunch of men doing the worst caricature of women out there. You know, it's good.
What?
It's good.
I won't go there, yo. I mean, I got some thoughts, but I won't go there.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, you've been to many drag shows with me.
No, I stuff, or visit kids.
Nothing wrong with it.
I mean, sometimes it is. Sometimes
Why?
I mean, if they dress a certain way or they open their lips.
I think the line is if they have a boner.
Yeah, there's videos out there. I'm telling you, there's videos of
It gets a little weird.
lap dances
And you're allowed to say it's weird, because it's weird.
Yeah, people report it.
Oh, yeah.
People report that stuff. It's out there.
I think as long as it's good and clean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, yeah, but you're still putting parameters around. You can't say it's not bad sometimes. Everything's bad sometimes. Christians are bad sometimes because KKK is Christian.
Only adults only stuff. If drag stuff is adults only, that's fine. It doesn't need to be like literally for kids.
Well, I agree and disagree.
What are you talking about? For the kid drag queens?
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
For all the little boys and girls that want to be drag
Never know.
I mean, you never know, absolutely. We know one, absolutely. And they're an amazing person.
Exactly. And they do the story time.
Well, I trust them.
So we're gonna just keep going about this trans stuff? Or the drag queens? Either way, they tuck it.
You started it, Brady.
Well, we're supposed to do that. And it's weird.
It's Brady's like, no, it's weird.
It is. Hey children, gather around me while I'm sexually aroused because I put all this makeup and dresses on. Yeah, it's kind of
That's
weird.
not. That's not.
Is anybody checking for boners? I mean, come on. Do you want a man dressed as a? Do you want a man dressed as a woman with a boner around your children? I don't.
Nope.
And nobody's checking for it. But well, I'm not operating parenting wise on some mites. I don't operate that way because those mites turn into sexual assault. So I'm just not dealing with it. It's too weird. Like you're putting too many. And I limit ifs.
That means I could say that about having like male doctors.
That's
My daughter
fine.
has a male pediatrician, so
You shouldn't leave them in a room alone with them.
Never in my
I trust
life.
him.
Never in my life.
Oh no, if Adam trusts them, I wouldn't.
Well, at least my
They've probably got a
pediatrician-
deal.
He was my pediatrician
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
So-
Adam probably lets you touch him.
Huh?
He's a handsome man.
Yeah, are you alone a lot with him, Adam?
My mom loved him. She thinks he's so handsome. Cracks me up.
He looks like Mr. Clean. Absolutely.
Doctor
Representation,
cares.
full, bald, absolutely. Yeah, he was your doctor ever since you were a kid.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now he's our doctor's doctor. That's what he's doing.
Full swing.
Full swing. Did he do anything to you?
Brady.
What?
Full swing.
Full
Did he do
swing?
anything to you?
No.
Well, he's a good guy.
Weird.
He's a good doctor.
Yeah.
There you go. Empirical evidence.
Has he done anything to you, Adam?
Not yet.
Adam has stuff.
I wish he would though. Wait. I wait, dude. I show him leg every time. I'm just like,
What else do you do with the legs?
my daughter, you give her a lollipop, set her outside the room. Nobody has to know anything. Mr. Carousel.
Please stop.
I don't really have. God, I could talk about so much stuff.
Let me touch that bald head of yours.
Rub it.
Mhm.
You're gonna have that bald head someday.
I don't really have much else. You guys are doing your thing.
Our banter, I'm sorry.
We won't stop right now.
Today's not serious.
You're a real damn rat.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Whole hour.
Yeah, it's gone a whole hour. There's no way.
Damn. As.
No, I'm talking about Brady right now.
48.
Oh, right
Well,
now?
we started a little bit late. 40 minutes.
Yeah, I
early.
need to know.
I don't know.
I need to. I don't like how the sex joke is the porno for kids.
Yeah, that could be weird, but
It's a good
there's
one.
something there.
I know. There's so many here. God, it's so hot. I'll sing. a stupid line. I do a lot of, there's 3 women in here, perfect. I do a lot of cooking in my house. A lot. And I love it. I love cooking a lot. I got a salad spinner for my birthday. I was pretty pumped. Felt like a woman in 1920 who got the first motorized washing machine. That's all I had. Just a quick one.
What?
I'm sure that woman was pumped though.
I'm sure.
They say that, like, yeah, women back then, they say, like, yeah, like, if you read about it, like, that's mainly what their time was spent doing
Yeah.
in America, was just washing clothes because of the process and everything. So that, like, literally was one of the main reasons why they could go to work, was a motorized washing machine. It's crazy. A wringer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before that, you just scraped it. Yeah,
Yeah. Somebody at that time, yeah.
So that's
No,
so
fuck
that's
that.
where the expression came from, running it through the ringer.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe?
probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Running it through the ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my arm caught in
Oh, ow.
What? Really?
Yes.
You take it off?
Oh.
Yeah, I did. See, I can be put it down.
I knew there was something about you.
No, but it scraped my arm.
Yeah.
I've never done that other joke again in this thing. You want to do another, just like a regular one? Which one do you want to hear? I'm gonna go out on a hard one.
Well, Grandma. would
Oh, there's
say
some people. Do you guys want some hard
period
shit?
sex joke.
You want the period sex joke?
Absolutely. Go with a real banger.
Okay, I gotta get to it.
You know you. That's the best bit.
Alright. So as I'm getting older, things about me keep changing. You know, anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just keeps changing. You know, I like onions now a lot. Fucking love them. Crowds are becoming less and less appealing. And my commitment to come has dwindled significantly. When I was younger, my dick was hard when the wind blew. If a girl asked me to do something questionable while I was in pursuit of an orgasm, I was gonna do it. I remember saying things like, I'd suck a fart out of her ass. Because you see, back in the days of endless boners and a mind full of tits and ass, I had no lines in the sand. But as I've gotten older, lines have begun to form. For example, I am now willing to wait 5 to 7 days to not have period sex. When I was younger, that was not a barrier. I may have come up as the Joker once or twice. And while I was in the military, I would fly back on breaks to hang out in Missouri, chase some pussy around a bonfire in a cow pasture. And because I had clothes at my dad's, I never traveled with luggage, just the clothes on my back. And after one of these trips, I was getting ready to leave, but I was delayed. Because you see, the pasture had provided. And I was getting some in the back seat of a car in the airport parking lot. It was period sex. I didn't care. But the lovely family next to us, quickly getting into their van, they cared. As every thrust was like a strike of Mel Gibson's hatchet in The Patriot. And my white t-shirt began to resemble a Jackson Pollock painting. He's a famous splatter painter. Also, if there are any gay men not getting my references, just try and imagine you're painting with a few more earth tones. Now, because I had no change of clothes, this is how I had to walk into the airport. It was pretty noticeable. I thought for sure the security guards were going to stop me. It looked like I just taped a knife to my penis and raped the Kool-Aid man in the parking lot. Of course, the security guards would know. You can't rape the Kool-Aid man. He only consents. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Luckily, I did not get stopped, which I did think was odd, but it was 2002. They probably just thought I was wearing the newest Affliction t-shirt. This allowed me time to quickly buy a $100 airport hoodie and stash my bloody evidence like a stall baby in the bathroom trash can. Now, I just wait the 5 to 7 days. But I still do wonder, who was that family next to us? I mean, are they okay? I mean, I have kids now. How do you explain this? Is he killing your daddy? It sure looks that way. Quick, in the van, in the van!
Oh my.
I love it. Hey, we're gonna get loud. I'm gonna do one more. We're gonna do a loud
I
one.
needed that.
I think about that too. Like if I'm like in a parking lot, I'm like, nobody's fucking right. I don't know how to explain this to my kids. Like I couldn't imagine like seeing that. It's like, oh my god, kids.
I'd rather explain it. Yeah, he's killing me.
Yeah, no, that's what I would say. Yeah, clearly she's done. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh man, I was watching TV the other night, and I saw this commercial on there where everyone was singing and dancing about putting their poop in a box and sending it off in the mail to see if they have colon cancer. Anyone seen this commercial?
Yeah.
For Cologuard?
Yeah.
Nobody? You guys look too young for it. They sure make it seem enjoyable, let me tell you. But what they give the U.S. population is an attachment with 3.5 inches of diameter to poop in. It's like that. It's like that. Do you think you can poop in that? You can hit it? I don't know if I can hit it. All I know is I've used a lot of public restrooms in my days. And the last thing I've ever thought is we could handle smaller toilet holes. Let alone dance and sing about it. I struggle to see how this experience is enjoyable. I think it might go more like this. Oh, look, that colon cancer test came in the mail. Man, they sure made it seem fun. It sure beats a finger in the ass. Well, let's see what they brought. Oh, that's sure small. That's a medium potato Lay's at best. I'm supposed to poop in that? It can't be that bad. Let's just see what the instructions say. Attach it to the toilet. Specimen must be no bigger than a walnut. What the fuck? I haven't had a walnut in years. Did it come with a mold? Did it mean skin on? Green off the tree? What the hell? Well, let's just try it. Oh shit, that's a lot. Fuck, it's on the sides. How am I supposed to get this out? Dad! I need to poop real bad! Oh, fuck. Why didn't we get a house with 2 bathrooms? What the fuck? Do we have gloves? Dad! I gotta go real bad! Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, how am I gonna get this out? Dad! I gotta go! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Dad, I gotta go! Dad, it's trying! As you can see, there was little dancing. And once you've completed reenacting 2 Girls, 1 Cup solo, you now get to return your specimen. I must warn you, Cologuard requires you to leave your box of shit in a visible location. And they do not take their branding off return packaging. Finally answering the question of, what's in the box? It's poop. It's poop. And because Cologuard is clearly a joke, they only ship UPS. So when they ask, what can Brown do for you? Well, they can haul our nation's cancer-ridden shit in trucks that reach 140 degrees. It's no wonder those drivers went on strike for air conditioners. That's the same temperature as a porta potty in Afghanistan. Trust me, I know. I masturbated in those. Please think of this if you want to thank me for my service later. And it's not that bad, guys. You know, it's like, just imagine running through the perfume section at the mall, only you're jerking off. You know, just a lot of breath work and dick prep. You'll make it through.
Oh my God.
From experience. Speaking of terrifying experiences, I went to the VA hospital the other day, and the doctor explained to me that he was going to check my prostate. This was my first official prostate exam. I was a little nervous, unaware of the process. So when he asked if I wanted a chaperone, I quickly said yes. And when he came back in the room with a female chaperone, I was thinking, fuck yeah, she's got my back. Now I'm expecting her to come up to me and say something like, this is what I went to school for. My eyes will never leave your asshole. But instead, she came up and said, I'll be over here facing the wall, which was clearly code to the doctor to molest this motherfucker. I quickly turned to plead with this strange woman to watch me get fingered, but the doctor was too quick. And he cut me off and said, bend over the table at the waist. So with my heart pounding, I'm thinking, I got this, let's get it over quick. I bend over the table. But I knew I failed when I heard him say, not like that. Which was confusing. It's not like he gave me a pamphlet on how he wanted this to go. So I just bent my knees a little more. But I knew I failed again because he just said no. We did this 3 more times. I straightened my legs back out. I extended my arms. I even laid on my stomach. The whole time I'm thinking, stick it in, stick it in, stick it in. And he's on his knees behind me just like, no, no, no. I'm sure he threw a thumbs up to the chaperone, but she didn't fucking see it. She was facing the wall. Finally, I feel a hand on my lower back as he gently guides me into his preferred position and inserts. I learned 2 things that day. I do not have colon cancer. And I should have just pooped in the box. So choose Cologuard, your only at-home self-molestation kit.
That's a good one.
Alright, I'm going to do the whole thing. I know I did this bit earlier that came in, so I'm just going to do the whole thing and I'll end with this. I need my koozie. I need my koozie. I need water. I did all the yelling things. It's so true though. That's how it would be in my house. Fuck! So, in 1908, Henry Ford gave us the Model T. And then in 1949, Joseph Schumann created child safety locks on vehicles. In 1964, Volkswagen created the first van with a sliding door. And then in 1993, GM created the first electric sliding door. These were amazing innovations. Before all of this, children had to be abducted by horseback. Vans. I'm somebody who likes guns. You guys like guns? Yeah, I fucking love guns. Pew! Fucking love guns. I do think, though, that we can all agree that there are some people out there that just shouldn't have them, right? Just shouldn't have them. Well, how come if you're on the sexual predator list, you can still buy a van? Come on! You guys know somebody that sells vehicles? Somebody does. Can you just tell them to stop selling vans to sexual predators, please? Maybe do the part. It's a public list. They know. They know. I think we should relegate all sexual predators to horse and buggy. Really help cut down on that child abduction. But sadly, we would no longer trust the Amish. Especially since all those sexual predators would move near Amish communities to try and blend in. Sounds terrible. But maybe if you think about it, it's a win-win. So the Amish have been around for 274 years in America. That's freedom. And they're famous for not allowing new members, yet having loads of children. Well, that's incest. We get rid of the sexual predators, and they get tons of new neighbors eager to help with their incest. That's a win-win. Just remember, they think we're all going to hell. All I'm talking about is returning the favor. I live in a small town. Anybody else? Or this town? You guys all live? I live in a different town other than this one. Small town. Not too many Amish. If you go near Jamesport. Then I can't even say, I think they're all sexual predators now because that's all I think about. So like every time I see one, I'm like, do I hit it? Anyways. It's a bad thought. Don't hit Amish people. Should not. Those triangles are for you. I live in a small town, and I sometimes wonder what my reputation is. Because I have kids, and I was at a parade the other day with my kids in this town, and I was handed this koozie that says, "Don't rape." They didn't give these to anyone else around me. It clearly felt targeted. So I've been working on my Not a Rapist 5 lately. If you have any tips, please come find me after this. I'll be out by the dumpsters with the horse and buggy. Thanks guys, I'll be done.